Hello everybody, and yes, we are back to the tour season with me, your host Fugit. Hello everybody on this lovely, whatever it is for you. It's a Sunday evening for me, it could be anything for you. But here we are back again, this time for the Blitz Masters Winter Tour. No webcam at this stage because, well, I can't be bothered, let's be honest. So what have we got to look forward to? Well, this is round 2 and we're going out with AQVA. AQVA against, I don't know who they're against actually. I'll find out when we jump in. Be interesting to see what the meta is for this one. It's the opening round, it's only stage 2, so, you know, teams like AQVA are going to sort of breeze through it, take it easy, have a bit of a chill pill on this Sunday afternoon, so you can't blame them for that. I mean, I don't. But we'll see. Maybe the meta has changed, maybe we'll see some Chinese lights. I doubt it, but you may do. Maybe you will see some Minotauros. I don't know. I can't really see either of them being meta as such. But, as I said, they may breeze their way through this early stage, these early rounds. So, well, we'll know. Hello, everybody. By the way, those of you in the YouTube chat, it's pretty difficult for me to interact with you guys. Mainly because... God, that went a bit high, didn't it? It's pretty difficult for me to interact with you guys, mainly because we're on quite a delay. We're on quite a hefty delay actually, just over 3 minutes. But hello Bill, hello Ominous, hello Derek, hello Mike, and hello Ferocity. Do I know something about the new tanks on the tech tree? I've got a video coming out on the new tanks on the tech tree, the Chinese ones. I wasn't in a rush to sort of throw a video out, to be honest with you, and I'm not going to approach it individual tanks. I'm just going to sort of lump them all into the same category. That video should be out anytime in the next day or two, to be honest with you. I just wanted to take my time with this one because, well, you know, tanks, eh? New tech tree. So let's jump into the room and, well, AQVA's not here yet, but the other one is Kryon, or, yeah, I'm assuming it's Kryon rather than Crayon. Excuse me while I cough on my coffee. Oh, there you go. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Coughing on my coffee. We're going out in Alpenstadt. It is best of 3. This is the semi-finals of the upper bracket, second stage, winter qualifier, number 1 here on the EU server. So what have we got so far? Well, there's a Strav K. You don't see one of those very often. I wouldn't expect the Strav K to be a good tour tank, if I'm being honest with you. Because for a heavy, okay, it's got a pretty decent reload. Rolling out in a Strav K in a random battle, yeah, your chances are you're going to get a mastery, mainly because not many people play it. But at tour level, I just don't know is the honest answer. I'm sort of, I don't think it's got what it takes, especially when you consider other tanks out there in the tech tree and not in the tech tree, heavy-wise. We're seeing the 60 TPs making a bit of a comeback there. Look, there's 3 of them so far. A VK72 and an IS7 here for Alpenstadt. It's a very heavy meta-dominated tournament scene still in the tournaments for Blitz. That's not going to change anytime soon. You may get, you're still going to get teams rolling out with the occasional light tank or medium tank, getting those spots, getting that view range. But it really is still the land of the Type 71, which is a boring tank, let's be honest. I mean, it is pretty sort of dull. Not much you can do about it. It is what it is. AQVA's not here yet, which is concerning, because there's only a minute to go. I hope they turn up. I hope they haven't forgotten. AQVA are a top team. Normally, they are led by Zerd. I think they're still led by Zerd. So I'm pretty sure he's not going to be a no-show, but you never know. They may leave it to the 30 seconds and all come rushing in. I don't know, is the honest answer. Or they may just think, forget it. It's the opening rounds. But I'm a bit concerned with 30-odd seconds to go that... oh, no, here we go. There's Money. Hey, Money's in a Strav K as well. So at the 30-second mark, at least Money turned up. Bless him. We're just waiting for the rest of them to have a bit of a show with 20 seconds left. I mean, hopefully, Money can't go out on his own. Oh, Ivy's now turned up as well. So Money's jumped into an E5. 10 seconds to go. Money and Ivy are the only two. Oh, Spitty's here as well. And, oh, here they come. Svinograd, Zerd. Oh, they're all here now. Old school General. Well, they're all turning up, and we're off. Even if they haven't got a full complement, we're still going. But AQVA have got a full complement, unlike Kryon. So you can see there a bit of a selection here from AQVA. Bit of this, bit of that, bit of that, bit of this. I don't think they mind. To be honest, let's be honest. Let's get up high anyway. We're rolling this Svinograd at the moment. Zerd's in the 95 E6. You can see Old School has gone out in a Strav. Old School likes to take his strange tanks, though, to be fair. Zerd Svinograd heading out towards that C-cap area. Ivy and the Super Conk looking for the middle area, overlooking B. Money and Spitty, the Yo and the E5 respectively, with General in the 113 just behind. Let's zip around the map and see what Kryon are doing. Well, we've got the 60 TPs of Red Kryon and Wallet just overlooking the middle area. Not looking for that cap at the moment. Svinograd and Zerd have been spotted, so they've got to be pretty mindful of that. Just rolling back, you can see that caps is not the order of the day for either team, but Ivy pushing up a little bit in the Super Conk. Super Conk likes being hauled down, and Ivy isn't hauled down here, and that's why Red Kryon was able to put a big roll in. Now Svinograd's come around to support Ivy, but Ivy getting a bit pummeled there. And now we've got a little bit of a push coming from Svinograd and Ivy onto these 60 TPs with their long reloads. And Svinograd is on a much quick... Oh, but he gets absolutely pounded. And so does Ivy. Back over this side, we have got Purple Kryon and Zulu really bullying Zerd here in the T95. But down goes Yellow Kryon. Oh no, Yellow Kryon's gone down and so is Ivy. Zerd is a one-shot. Down goes Zerd. Back to the middle area very quickly, because now Red Kryon goes down, courtesy of Svinograd. Oh, that's a big kill. Svinograd really living out his last days. He managed to avoid deftly the kill shot on him there. And now Zulu in Purple Kryon, 60 TP and IS7 respectively. Zulu is going to get flanked here. Down he goes. It's 2 against too many. Gets own Zenith in the Strav K. He's desperately running away, but Purple Kryon here, he's not going to be lasting. Unfortunately for him, he's got money coming round. Spitty, Svinograd, and Old School all there. Purple Kryon putting his gun up in the air as he goes down to Old School in the Strav K. General is bullying Get Owned, and Get Owned goes down to General. So, first blood goes to AQVA. There you go. It looked a little bit messy to begin with, not going to lie. But who cares? A win is a win is a win. And don't forget, they did have a tank advantage. So, pretty breezy there for AQVA, to be honest with you. Unfortunately for them, Kryon have now got 7 as we swap those spawn points here on Alpenstadt. Ghosty just stitting this one out. Excuse me, whilst I sup my coffee. Oh, it's a long time since I've been doing tournaments, or so it feels. So a little bit rusty, methinks. It's good to get back into the seat, not gonna lie. So we're switching those spawn points here on Alpenstadt this time. We have AQVA on the south spawn, Kryon on the north spawn. And a bit of changes going around for Kryon. A 215B is making a showing for them. 3 IS7s, potentially. Looking over at AQVA, well, they are doing what they usually do at this stage of a tournament. Playing around with their meta. Zerd in the E100. General in the WZ132-1. There you go. Chinese Light making a showing. Ivy in the IS4. Spitty in the E100. Money in the AMX. Old School in the Strav. Svinograd in the 71. Looking across to Kryon. We have Purple Kryon in the E5. Bordeaux in the 60 TP. Gets on in the Strav K. Red Kryon in the 215B, Wallet in the IS7, Yellow Kryon in the E5, and Zulu in the IS7. So this is an interesting one. I'm going to be interested. I mean, General's a great player. He's a great lights and medium player. So I'm going to be interested to see what he's going to do with this WZ132-1. I don't think they're tournament tanks, to be perfectly honest with you, but I'm a bit of a nab player compared to these guys, so, don't take my word for it. Well, we're going to roll out with... we're going to try and roll out with General. Keep an eye on him, because he's spawned all the way over there. Look, there he is. In the WZ. But we're going to follow him out. See what he's going to do with this little tank. So, let's get up high into the... go down with General. I'm going to follow General for the moment, because I just want to see what he's doing. So here he is, in his Chinese light, which I found is just lacking a little bit of mobility and a little bit of view range, but he's managed to get the IS-7 there. He's caught the IS-7 out in the op as they all come round the IS-7, 2 IS-7s and a Strav K for Kryon. General's done his job, he's spotted them, now he's going to back away. Over the other side, Svinograd straight into the B cap. Money is just supporting, and then the big lumbering areas of Old School and Spitty and those E100s pushing ever through onto B, pushing down onto those 2 E5s of yellow and purple. And this is a big push by AQVA. They're not gonna just sit around waiting. And here they go, pushing down onto these E5. Spitty coming in, locked and loaded. Old School not ready, locked and loaded yet. And well, they're making a pig's meal out of this one. They're not. They're not finishing them off just yet. Old School has lost a lot of HP, bless him. And these 2 E5s, and down goes Old School. And the E5s have really lasted out as long as possible there. Let's just move away from that minute. Zerd is still there. No, we're not going to move away from that, because in comes Zulu in the IS-7, and now AQVA sort of contained in this little area here, just getting farmed a little bit. Spitty, they're ignoring Spitty, going for Ivy, trying to get Ivy out the game. Ivy is backing away in the IS-4 as much as humanly possible. Can Zulu get one into the bottom plate? Yes, he can. That's a great shot from Zulu. And now Yellow Kryon is getting some shots from the back from Zerd in the E100. But Zerd is now a one-shot, and Purple Kryon should be able to take him down if he gets that bottom plate before Spitty can load. No, he can't. Down he goes. Ivy is still lasting in there. Now the 2 E5s have gone. The 2 E100s doing their job spectacularly. Poor old Zolo here, what looked like to be in the bag, has now been turned again. AQVA got the advantage. Svinograd in the very boring Type 71. Ivy, how is Ivy still alive? And Red Kryon, 215B over at the back there. He can't do much even though he's got all his HP. Poor old Zolo here just keeps bouncing Ivy. Down he goes, leaving just... Oh, where is he? Where's he gone? There he is. Red Kryon is the last man standing. This one's going to go to AQVA, despite the fact that Ivy is on 136 hit points and has been on 136 hit points for a long time. Svinograd, oh dearie me. Kryon will be saying, how did that happen? What happened there? How did we bump that up, realistically? And down goes Red Kryon. It's all over. AQVA winning convincingly. It looked like they weren't going to. Oh, dearie me. Look at that, I did 0 damage. So, General there knocking out 3.4k in that WZ132-1. Maybe it is a meta type tank. I don't think it is, but maybe it is. Who knows? So, well, ba-ba. That was a quick grain, wasn't it, really? So, let's have a look, see when we're up next. We're in group 3 down here, so we're following AQVA at the moment. We're up again in crikey, a long time. Hopefully we're not going to be waiting an hour. That is a long time. It can't be an hour. No, it's not. It's 20 minutes. 20 minutes before we move into the next round. Purple Kryon haven't got anybody to face as of yet because they're waiting for Immortal. Immortal is playing UZ, or UZ, and we haven't got any results in that one just yet, so we'll see. What I'm going to do in the meantime is, you can see one of my lads' replays. Where is he? Yeah, let's have a look at him in a E100 Jotun here on a rock field. This is not me playing, this is my lad Mini Fujit rolling out in his E100, which he's liking. Will the vid stay up? The vid, yeah, of course it stays up. I haven't uploaded it yet because I haven't finished it, to be honest with you. As I said, I wanted to sort of wait for all the fuss to die down from all the other YouTubers. I don't want to be in competition to, get videos out basically. Sorry, supping coffee again. So yeah, I mean, I've taken my time over it, and I'm just going to do a full review on the entire line. To be honest with you, see how that goes. That way, I can do, I can just chill out a little bit with my video. But yeah. I don't know. It's wargaming, Eric. It comes from wargaming, mate. It doesn't come from me. I put the list in the day of the stream. So yeah, you have to appreciate. Obviously, there was a bit of an interruption of a weekend, and wargaming very rarely works at the weekend. So we lose 2 days there. It's only been 4 days, and we've lost 2 days. So give them some time. I would say you're looking at this week, to be honest with you. It's just that wargaming does take a bit of time to get these things out, to be honest. Because they have other priorities, okay? That's not to say you guys are not a priority, of course you are. But with the tournament season and everything else, they had other priorities on their mind. But it will go out, I'm sure it'll go out this week. So keep an eye on it. If you haven't got anything by Tuesday, let me know. Drop me a DM in my Discord, and I'll give them a chase, find out what's going on. So yeah, Mini Fujit's been playing the E100 and the IS-7 a lot, and he's liking it, to be fair. And it's interesting to see, because loads of people say that all these new players are complete fools and they have no clue what they're doing. But that's not true, not really. I mean, Mini Fujit is a new player for all intents and purposes. He's got less than the 5k battles. Okay, he's average win rate about 52%, and he does okay. And he's willing to learn. So when I see that, people are saying that people aren't willing to learn, I'm sorry, I disagree with you. He's constantly looking for videos on how to do things. In fact, he complained to me earlier today actually, saying that he was looking for an Emil 2 video, and YouTube only recommended a particular YouTuber who he doesn't particularly like. No prizes for guessing who. So yeah, that's just one of the things, it just happens that way. But he's done well here. He's already hit 3k, and he's bounced 1,700. He's learning how to turn his turret, and he's learning how to side scrape in the thing, and how to get these map positions and all that. Most people would have taken a shot there. He didn't. He's now bounced 2,800, and I think his perception on the game is working well. Don't forget, he's only 12 and a half, so it's not like he's an old lad. He's a youngster, and he plays on terrible ping, just like me. So you're watching somebody playing on about 180 ping here. So he's not doing badly at all, to be perfectly honest with you. His concentration's quite... I know I'm biased. He's my lad. I just want to drop the mini-map a bit. But I'm always... It always... How can I say this? I'm always filled with confidence when I see that there are new players out there who are willing to learn, who are willing to put the effort in, and who are playing like this. It's not all doom and gloom. He's done 5k damage now, bounced 3.2, taken 2 kills, held this line particularly well. He's played well, to be honest with you. Oh, the stream. What, this stream? Yeah, they all stay up. I don't delete them. They all stay up. So yeah. All my live streams stay up. I don't take any of them down. They take about a day to render, because generally they're long. But they all stay up, guys. That's a great little game. Well deserved mastery. Look at that. He's got shields and everything. Not bad, eh? I know I'm biased, but not bad. Not bad at all. Look at that. 5.3. Lovely, chubbly. Oh, could be worse. Could be better. Let's have a look. See if I've got a bit of a crappy one. This is a WZ. This is one of the Chinese lights. It's going to be in the video, I think. No, I don't know. You haven't still got that camo, Martin? Okay. I haven't got mine either, to be fair. I was meant to have a camo as well. I still haven't got mine. I'll chase them up on yours, Martin. Find out what's going on. Because I haven't got mine either. They are a little bit slow, to be honest. So this is the Tier 10 WZ. And yeah, the problem with me, Eric, is I put the stuff in, but because I haven't got such a massive subscriber base, Wargaming sort of don't prioritize me, unfortunately. The others get, I think the others get priority. Don't know why, but that's how it feels anyway. That's how it appears to me. I told him that, Martin. I told him that. I told him he should. But he did get that camo for like 1,500 or something. He told me he got it for very cheap. The NA servers crashed. I don't know. I'm not playing on NA, obviously. That's alarming if the NA server crashed, to be fair. Maybe, Martin. I don't know. I'm not saying. My lips are sealed. I always get into trouble anyway against fellow YouTubers. But anyway, so this is this WZ, the Tier 10 Chinese light, and I don't know. I'm a bit. I don't know. I'm in two minds over these tanks, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, okay, we've had some good runs in it, but also some terrible ones. I just don't know, you know. I'm not convinced. Maybe they are good. Maybe I'm just rubbish. I mean, that generally happens. I am a bit of a nab. Let's not kid ourselves here. You know, it's not like I'm a good player or something. I'm not. I'm average. And you know, normally when new tank lines come in, I have managed to sort of test them first, but with the Chinese I didn't get to test them, so I don't fully understand their play style. They're not strictly a light, I don't think. I think they're more of a mix between a light and a medium, sort of more over to the medium end rather than the light end. But this game's a bit of a heartbreaker. Unfortunately, our team kind of collapses. But it goes to show you can do some decent damage in this thing, to be perfectly honest with you. It's not like it can't do any damage, because it can. It's just, I just think it lacks mobility. I think they all lack mobility. Okay, we're doing 60 kilometers there, but it takes time to get up to that mobility, to be honest with you. And it's got 0 armor. None of these have got armor. But the thing that disappointed me more than anything was its ability to be spotted sort of by everything quite a long way out. And you know, I didn't expect that. So we've done 2.3k here. We haven't bounced anything. Like I said, I thought it's almost impossible to bounce anything in these damn things. Simple as that. It's 1 against 3. Unfortunately, the ISM and the STB are both pretty healthy, and obviously there's a Progetto out there, and I've lost almost all my hit points. And with a tank with 0 armor, you can't really do too much. Let's be honest. But all I'm doing at the moment is running away, just running around the map, trying to use the mobility on this thing. It takes some time to get up to its speed. It's a bit sluggish on the off, but once it's up there, it is quite a nice little mover. It just takes time to get there, you know. But yeah, we're under no illusions. We weren't going to win this game. All we can do now is do our best to get damage, etc., etc. So I'm trying to stay as unspotted as much as humanly possible, anticipating that they're going to be running around the other side of the map looking for me. Hence the reason why I'm doing all this malarkey. I think they get bored. Yep, there you go. They get bored, jump into the base, and it should be the IS-7. There he is. So he's half his hit points, so we can reset the cap and put 358 into him, which is nice. The only problem I now got is that the Progetto is caught up, and he's a two-shot to me. And there goes shot number one, and I'm desperately trying to get away from him, but I couldn't. He's left me on 28 hit points. Now I've got an STB and an IS-7 to contend with. The STB now knows where I am, so I haven't got I've got a bit of a problem. There's not much I can do about that. The IS-7 isn't going to move from the cap. He's going to stay on the cap. I need to try and reset the cap again, hoping that the STB is somewhere near the IS-7. So can we get the shot in? Yes, we can. And I'm now spotted, and there's the STB. Thankfully fluffs that one. We get one into him. We back away as much as humanly possible, but he's going to ram me. We're going to get one more shot in. I tried to track him there. Didn't help. So 4.2k in damage, 0 bounces, 3 kills. So there you go. Tricky tanks to play, these ones. But tricky tanks to play. We obviously only get a third class because we died. It's as simple as that. But, you know, it wasn't doom and gloom, so to speak, you know. Even though it's a loss, it just goes to show that the tanks are not that easy to play. Right, let's have a look. Look at that, no notifications. None. So, let's find out when we're off. When we're off and who we're off. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. AQVA, ooh, Immortal losing. They're now rolling out against Kryon. So we'll be rolling out with AQVA against UZ. So there's AQVA's average, 71%, well, 71.5%, let's be honest here. Their team makeup is Zerd, Ivy, Svinograd, Spitty, Ghosty, Money, Old School, and Danielle and General. All fantastically great players, all of them. They are playing UZ. I don't know UZ. There's Illiterate Scientist, and they've got a 68.62% average win rate. We've got Illiterate Scientist, Eagle, Ibrahim, 007, Sweet, Respect the Pro, Suedo. What's that? I don't know how you say that one. I think that's like Cyrillic, Romanized. Is that an A and a B? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Then we've got SWAT, Last Eagle, and the Tabika. So that one's confusing me. ABD. ABD? Abdu Malik. Abdu Malik. There you go. Abdu Malik. That's probably how you don't say it. But Abdu Malik or A6D, if you're out there, let me know, because I'm probably buggering up your name completely. But we'll be going out with them and AQVA. We're going out in about 10 minutes. So I can't show you another replay because, well, I just can't. Simply is that really. Oh, let's have a look at the others. Let's see how the others are doing out there. So we're going to stage 2 again. So Sphinx in pink, they're through to the upper bracket final. E and TQT, AQVA, Synergy, Senti, IKPA. Well, they're still waiting to find out if they're going to play APKey or DBU. Wagme and Rejects. Yeah. Eurap and Raid. Quick and Unlock. And that's it. You'll see that Veil, my clan, we haven't put a team in. I'm thinking of putting a sort of throwing together a team for the next one. I'm in two minds about that as well. Just for fun, basically. I must admit, this chat over this side is killing me. To be honest with you. Over 500. So yeah, so I'm in two minds about that. I don't know. I don't know. I might throw a team together just for fun, you know, just for fun, just to go to stage one. Who knows? Anything can happen. Not try-harding. I mean, there's no pointers there. The idea of the tournaments is just to have a bit of fun, isn't it? And the reason I say it is because if you look, and this is the thing about tournaments. I mean, if you look at this, I mean, look at the rewards. In the first stage, even if you come third, even if you come eighth, you still get coins and credits. If you get to the second stage and you come last, you still get credits. Okay, yeah, I mean, if you come third, you get a lot of credits. You don't get any coins though. I'm pretty sure you do get coins. And if you get to the third stage and you come last, then you get a lot of XP and a lot of credits as well. So it's worth just shoving in a team, even if you don't do particularly well, to be honest with you, because you're going to get credits in any event. And credits are credits. Yeah, okay, I've got 123 million of damn things, but credits are credits. At the end of the day, I mean, you never knock a credit. Well, I don't anyway. So, you know, all good stuff. All good stuff. You hit 50% on your 15,000 maps. Yeah, well done. Do the new chart, not at the moment. So here we go. We are going out on Dynasty's Pearl. Do they have a premium camo? I don't think they do as of yet. As you can see, I'm not rolling out with a premium camo, and I love my legendary camos, to be fair. And I've stuck this big boss. It's not big boss, is it? I don't know what camo this is. I'm not very good with the camos. I keep forgetting what their names are, but that's the camo I'm rolling. I think it is Big Boss, isn't it? It's the Big Boss camo. Pretty sure it is, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what camo that is. I'm pretty bad at camos. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at most things. I'm probably one of the most inept YouTubers out there for Blitz. But hey, I'm having fun. Yeah. Well, it'll get there, Eric. As I said, okay, I'll chase them tomorrow. There's no point chasing them now. It's Sunday and I won't get anything, so I'll chase them tomorrow. See what see what's going down. See what's happening. We'll jump in when it just gets past the 3-minute mark, guys, because obviously of the delay. And in between that, I'm going to open some crates. Boosters. More boosters. And oh, I've got a garage slot to go with the other 5 billion garage slots I've got, and a couple of boosters. So there you go. There you go, look. I mean, I've only got vacant garage slots of 209, so not many, let's be honest. I don't have many garage slots left. Yeah, it's like that. So what is it? Andy just said to me how many tanks... Oh dear, where's all my tanks gone? Oh yeah, because I'm readied up. I've got 531 tanks. There you go. Let's jump into the room. As you can see here on Dynasty's Pearl, we have AQVA going off on the south spawn and UZ on the north spawn. Again, AQVA, well, taking their sweet time to turn in, although they have got 2.5 minutes left to go. UZ, well, I only respect is readied up so far. The rest of them sort of hanging back at the moment. Bit of a traditional lineup, although Swado's in a Leo 1 currently. I don't know if he's going to be rolling out in a Leo 1. He may do, he may not. Dynasty's Pearl is always an interesting map. I mean, the strat on this one is normally the C cap and the B cap. That's normally the strat, but you never know, because I've seen some of the Eastern European migrates onto the EU server going for that A cap, putting the pressure on in that way and then pushing through. So you may get that from UZ. I'm pretty sure UZ is a Ukrainian clan. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure they are. In fact, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, it's Uzbekistan. They're from Uzbekistan. So, but they're former CIS. So the chances are they use those former those CIS type strats. So you may see them going for the A cap. I don't know. AQVA, on the other hand, looking at their lineup there, I'm thinking they're going to be more dominating through the B cap and the C cap, especially from this spawn. But that could be wrong. I mean, they could change everything around. Who knows? Anyway, we've got Zerd in the 60 TP, General in the AMX, Ghosty in the 60, Money in the 60, Old School in the 60, Andar in the 50B, and Svinograd in a 60. So General and Andar doubling up on the 50s there. UZ, well, they're not fully ready yet. Illiterate Scientist, sorry, is potentially in a T100. No, he's in a VK90. Last Eagle in the 60 TP, Respect in the IS4, Sodo in the 215B, Sweet in the IS4, SWAT in the IS4, and the Tab in the 60 TP. Yeah, I don't know, Eric. Like I said, I'm pretty pants when it comes to camos. I don't know what. I'm pretty pants, as I said. I don't know what any of them are called or where I actually get most of them from, to be honest with you. I just stick camos on that I think look cool. Not too garish either. So, 9 seconds to go before we kick off here on final upper bracket stage, second stage. Group 3 on winter season number 1 Blitz Masters. Woo! Dynasty's Pearl. Da da da. Oh, look at that. We're rolling with Old School. Hit points, well, AQVA do have that advantage, but it doesn't really make much of a difference. Not that. It's 500. It's nothing. Not really. It's not even 500. It's 400. Anyway, let's get up high into the back of the map as we normally do and see what's going down. Wow, you can see here all the 50Bs are going to be tailing off towards that A cap actually. Zerd and Money are looking for the C cap, with the rest of them overlooking the B cap. UZ, on the other hand, they're going for the C cap. Sheridan, Illiterate Scientist, jumping right in. He changed his tank at the last minute. The sneaky beaky person. So the C cap there. That made Zerd and Money move. So AQVA have gone to the A cap, and UZ, who I thought would go to the A cap, have gone to the B and the C cap. Zerd getting a bit of a smacking there from their 60 TP. A cap is taken, but cap points sitting with UZ at this moment in time. Now, Ghosty Svino just sitting on the ramp by the monument, making sure that if anything goes to that B cap, they can smack it. Old School, well, just side scraping off the corner there. Money covering the flank. Zerd just behind him, protecting those hit points. The 50Bs, well, they're at the back as well. General and Andar just holding back. Thing is, UZ do have the base advantage. They don't need to do anything spectacular here. AQVA are the ones who have to do the pushing. So you will see that UZ will just try to keep their positions, overlooking that B cap. And if I go all the way to the back, that's exactly what they're doing here. You got Sweet in the IS4 on the corner overlooking, Respect just behind, the Tabletta just behind him, SWAT just behind them, and then the Sheridan and the 60 TP of Illiterate Scientist and Last Eagle really sat at the back. At the moment, AQVA have rotated. They've rotated back towards their spawn onto this corner, looking for a push through the park area. Svinograd, Ghosty and Money all in the 60 TPs. As they push, you should see the other side of AQVA pushing through and around the other flank rather than through the middle. So AQVA at the moment just biding their time, waiting for the tanks to get into position. Old School there is just making sure that he's keeping everybody spotted and he's spotted at the same time. Zerd is just behind him. Old School can afford to take... Oh, he can't afford to take that many shots, though. That was some good shots coming in from the Sheridan there. And they can't really take the B cap as of yet. And the 50Bs, you can see the 50Bs are flanking all the way around through the spawn of UZ here, trying to get around the back of them. And once they're in position onto Svedo there in the 215B, you'll see these 60 TPs of AQVA make their move. And that is the game plan, with Old School and Zerd probably coming through the middle. Ghost is making his push now, as the 50Bs are trying to come round, get the shots across. That's bounced. SWAT here, well, he could be in trouble. So could Last Eagle. The 50Bs now really trying to parry the UZ team. And Ghosty, Svinograd, Money, all pushing into the park area, trying to sucker the UZ teams in. And they're doing exactly that. The UZ are being suckered in, looking to push down onto Ghosty potentially. I've got to be careful here because Zerd General, Old School is taking on Sweet. Ghosty here, oh, down goes the Tobacco. That has changed the dynamic of the game because now AQVA are in command. They've got to be careful though. Zerd is a one-shot and so is Ghosty. Down goes Ghosty. That switches it round again. No, it doesn't because down goes the Literate Scientist. SWAT is a one-shot. Money puts a great shot into the last Eagle. And you can see here that the strap being worked by AQVA with that double push, well, triple push really, through the centre and the flanks, taking UZ completely off guard. And Money, wow, poor old SWAT is the last man standing over there. Realistically, he's got 186 hit points. And they're going to push onto him. Who's going to get there first? Is it going to be Money or Svinograd? Doesn't matter because the points go into AQVA's favour. Ooh, there you go. Wowzers. Oh, didn't even show us the end screen. So, AQVA there with their very, very capable strat, bringing those 60 TPs round to the side, almost back towards their spawn, sending those 50 Bs way out wide into the UZ spawn, keeping Zerd and Old School in their two lumbering heavies in the middle, and effectively a double flank push, literally pincering UZ in the middle area of the park, and able to literally farm them. And that's how you do it, guys. That is an OP strat. And when your focus fire is on, when your comms are on, and when your caller, and by the way, the caller probably for AQVA is Zerd, and when your caller is on point like that, you are really going to struggle. Anyway, Dynasty Spill, switching those spawn points here. Match point 2, AQVA. Zerd in the IS-7, General jumping into the Strav, Ghosty in the 60 TP, Money in the IS-7, Old School into a Strav, Andar in a 60 TP, Svinograd in a 60 TP. They're going off on the North spawn. Moving over to UZ, Illiterate Scientist in the IS-4, Last Eagle in the 60 TP, Respect in the 60 TP, Sado in the 5, Sweet in the IS-4, Eagle coming in potentially a T100, SWAT in the IS-7, and the Talabat. I don't know what that is. The tablet, sorry, in the IS-7. But there's a bit of a change here. Eagles jumping into a VK-72. So a bit of a change. Bye, Eric. Hi, Andy. How's it going? Oh, so a couple of E5s jumping in at the last minute. They always do that. Damn you, teams! So at the moment, AQVA have got control of this game, but UZ have got the ability to bring it back. Not a tall order, but the way AQVA are playing at the moment, they seem to be breezing along. So let's get up high into the back, as we normally do here on Dynasty's Pill. And this time from this spawn, AQVA are looking at probably the C and the B cap. And you can see them en masse. I'm expecting some of them to tail off, not the Stravs. I'm expecting the Stravs to stay hauled down, overlooking into the park area. And there we go, Andar peeling off along with Svinograd. Money and Zerd pushing through in those IS-7s. Ghosty straight towards the C-cap, and the Stravs towards that C-cap 2 from the park. UZ on the other hand, well, Literate Scientist jumping into the A-cap along with Srado, who jumped into an E5. We've got SWAT and Respect the Pro in the 60 TP, just holding back, and the Tabletka in the 72, and Eagle also in a 72, just holding the middle. Pretty much what we saw the strat from AQVA and the lineup from AQVA, although SWAT absolutely getting pummeled from the other side of the map, along with Sweet. I mean, with SWAT now, he's down to 318 hit points. He's got to stay safe here in that IS-7. That was a lot of pummeling coming across. Not much he could do about it. He thought he was in a pretty safe place, but no, he was not. And again, you can see what AQVA are doing here. Old School there at the back of the map in the Strav. Money and Ghosty, IS-7 and 60 TP respectively. Looking at each corner here at the A-cap. On the other side, wow, just hugging the corner, Svinograd and Andar, and they will be waiting, just staying unspotted until the caller, probably Zerd, says move. And they're there just to make... Oh, Suedo tries to come around the corner and gets smacked for his troubles. They have been spotted now, so they can't really make any pushing at the moment. But Suedo, he can't do anything either. Eagle getting a bit of a pummeling as he sticks his nose a little bit too far out, coming in from Ghosty this time. So Ghosty is covering that corner. Money is covering the other corner. Old School just at the back. Zerd right on the edge of the other flank. General rotating around the map, back through the spawn, looking to get around the back of Suedo here. Suedo has spotted him. Oh, General fluffs the shot, but good HE comes in. General now, is he able to get another one to Suedo? Suedo is pushing backwards, and General's just side-scraping off there, just in case. Now Andar and Svinograd making a slight move around the corner, trying to catch Eagle off guard, and they do. Get some good shots into Eagle. Eagle is now side on. Suedo does get away, but General does put a shot in. And now Illiterate Scientist and Respect the Pro looking to push down onto Andar and Svinograd. That may not help them as General pushes through over the other side of the map. Well, now Old School. Money and Zerd are battling it out there, but we're staying here with Svinograd and Andar. Ghosty's come in to try and help out as well, but it's all over on the points again. All over on the points again. So AQVA dominating on the point side, and unfortunately UZ, well, they're not out. They just dropped down in play. Whoever lost the last game. So SWAT there going down along with Sweet, losing their hit points very early in the game, and didn't really help them. Weren't able to get back to it. Oh, it's best of 5 this one. Sorry, it's not best of 3. So now we change maps. Normandy. It wasn't match point. I lied. This is match point. So it's Normandy this time. We have AQVA on the north spawn, UZ on the south spawn. Now. So AQVA already readied up. We've got Zerd in the IS-4, General in the IS-4, Ghost in the IS-4, Ivy in the IS-4, Old School in the Supercomp, Andar in the 215B, and Svinograd, well, not yet ready. Moving over to UZ, who are on the south spawn. We have Illiterate Scientist in the Leopard 1. Respect the Pro, potentially in an E5. Yes, he is in an E5. Eagle in the TVP. Suedo in the Leo 1. Sweet in the TVP. SWAT in a TVP, and the Tabletka in a Leopard 1, and Svinograd jumped into a T100 LT. So this time, not last time, this time AQVA are at match point. So that's what we're looking at. 8 seconds to go before kickoff. Oh. Big map, more Normandy, able to get around. A lot of IS-4s here for AQVA. A lot of IS-4s. They have got that mobility though with the T100 LT and the 215B. So, but there are 3 TVPs on the other team, and if they can all coordinate nicely, let's open that map a little bit. If they can coordinate nicely, then they can be a pain. Let's get up high and see potentially where the teams are going to be going. So if we move down to this side of the map towards the beach, well, we've got Svinograd just holding, Zerd and Ghosty in their IS-4s respectively pushing towards the middle, and here comes UZ. They're trying to iron fist it right through, and Eagle losing almost all of his hit points straight away. That's the danger with the TVP. Zerd, well, Zerd is in 2 minds. He does take a bit of a pummeling. He was looking to try and put a shot into the TVP of Eagle, but oh, down goes Eagle, down goes Zerd, but also at the same time, down goes Suedo. Now Andar's coming in. They're looking to put some pressure on to Respect the Pro, and this is a strat that may not have worked for UZ. They have taken down Zerd, but wow. I mean, they did bum rush, to be fair, and now the Tabletka is being chased. Sweet in the TVP is a one-shot. General should finish the TVP. No, he's going to go for the Leo as Ivy goes for the TVP. And, the Leo survives that one a little bit. Gets a good shot into Ivy. But now, down he goes. And the Leo's not going to last much longer. And, well, he was looking worse for wear, but he managed to survive. Now Scientist is coming in. The two Leos, to be fair. Ghosty is going to be able to put a shot into him. Down goes the Tabletka, courtesy of General, leaving the illiterate Scientist as the last man standing. Not much you can do about it, and it's all over. Simple as that. Boom, dagger, dagger, dagger. Must admit, that was a bit of a massive aggressive push to begin with. TVPs and Leos notwithstanding. It was a bit of a push. And whilst they got Zerd out of the game, I don't think it went according to plan. I think they were hoping to sort of catch them off guard a little bit, and they kind of didn't, with poor old Eagle losing virtually every single one of his hit points in the first 30 seconds. So there we go. AQVA winning convincingly. They go through to the grand final. Let's have a look at see when we're going to be watching them. We don't know, because UZ have still got to play, and we don't know when they're playing because Immor is still out there, and Immor are playing Kryon still, so we've got some time left yet. Let's have a look, see how these guys are doing. Well, they're still playing as well. So I don't know when they're coming up. Let me just find out if there's any notification of when the games may take place. Just having a look. Oh, the rest of the matches will start when the teams are ready, apparently. So they're not fixed. So I don't know when they're going to be, effectively. So we're just waiting there. So I can't show you a replay, unfortunately. I can't jump into a game because I'm on PC. But we're waiting to see who comes in where and what before we roll out. Although I'm pretty sure we're going to have some time, because whoever wins this game between Immor and Kryon, whoever wins, then Kryon loses. So Immor will go out and play UZ. They will go out at 23:52 my time. That's in like 5 minutes. And there we go. Boom, dagger, dagger, dagger. Going out Alpenstadt, still best of 5. And we're going out in Alpenstadt. I'm just going to jump out. We just don't need to see all that at the moment, because stream sniping and all that sort of stuff. Interesting one. Alpenstadt again. Really? Again? Okay. You would have thought they would have rotated it. Clearly not. Clearly rotation is not the name of the game. So, oh, dearie me. How is everybody anyway? Oh, hello. I don't know how to say your name, but hello. Man from UZ. I assume man. I'm not sure. An Uzbek team. There you go. It's always nice to have other people from other places. Oh, I think so anyway. I don't think I've ever had an Uzbek on my stream before. Welcome! You're probably not an Uzbek. Probably just in the Uzbek team. But welcome nonetheless. Okay, we'll be jumping into the room in a moment. Immor rolling out against UZ. Dee-dee-dee. Da-da-da. Interested to see how they're going to play this one. I haven't seen this Immor team, to be honest with you. I don't know how many teams Immor have shoved in this this competition, 1 or 2. So I don't know if it's top team or bottom team. Let's jump in. Anyway, we have Patrick, Bolt Carrier, Criminal, Stella, Chiappo, Vakid, and Exolier. They're pretty good players. I mean, Criminal. Is that Criminal or just Crim? It's Crim. I mean, he's a great player. He's a brilliant player. He's Criminal. Patrick is a great player as well. Been around a lot. And so is Bolt Carrier. Another great player. Chiappo also. Chiappo the Penguin. Or used to be Chiappo the Penguin. I mean, these are all top players. So they're going out on the north spawn. You can see they've already readied up. We have Patrick in the E5, Bolt carrying the Strav. Excuse me while I keep drinking my coffee. Sorry, guys. Bolt carrying the Strav, Kryon in the 215B, Stella in the 71, Chiappo in the 71, Vakid in the Clanwagon, and Exilier in the T100LT. Moving across to UZ, we have a literate scientist in the VK90, Last Eagle in the IS4, Eagle in the T100LT, Suedo in the 215B, Sweet potentially in the E5, SWAT in a 60TP, and the Tablatka in the E5, and Sweet is in an E5. They're going out on the south spawn. It is still best of 5, so I'm not going to make that mistake again. Yes, I know, I buggered it up, but hey. Alpenstadt. Well, with the VK90 and the 60TP, I'm looking, we should be looking at the middle area for a couple of those. T100LT and E5s, maybe the 215B pushing out towards the A cap, possibly even the C cap. Moving over to Immor's team, well, the Type 71s are probably heading towards the middle area or even the C cap, and maybe the others pushing out the E5s, the Clanwagon, the Strav, and the 215 and the T100. Sorry, maybe moving out towards the A cap. Don't know. Strats are strats. They keep changing. I'm going to sneeze. I turned my mic off just in time, else that would have been like a really big sneeze, and you would have had your eardrums blown. Sorry about that. Oh, it's one of those days, sneezing and coughing, and it's been very, very windy and dusty here today. You know, very dry Dubai. Oh, could be worse. It could be cold. Although it is particularly chilly at the moment. It's only it's a blustery 21 degrees outside. Yeah, I know. See some of it in Europe. It's like -10. Hey. Right then, so 10 seconds to go. Immor against UZ here in the lower bracket final. The winners of this round will go on to play AQVA in the grand final today. And I think, I don't know if it's only one who goes through. I freely admit, guys, I'm not completely up to date on this particular tournament. I haven't read all the bump about it. Bad on me, I know. I'm here to tell you what the tournament's about, and I'm clueless. It's as simple as that. So I don't know if it's the top 2 or just the top ones that go through for tomorrow. It's normally just the top ones. Anyway, let's get up high into the back of the map and see where they all be going. So Immor, well, Exilier in the T100 is going out. So they are doing pretty much what I thought they'd be doing, although I didn't expect Vakid to go that way. But they are pretty doing exactly what I thought they were going to be doing. Eagle jumping into that B cap very quickly in the T100 LT. That's a bit ballsy. Didn't expect that, to be fair, but because he's not going to cap quicker than Exilier. Exilier in the T100 LT for Immor did get into the cap soon. Vakid there, well, he's isolated, but I don't think it matters because Immor are going to rotate through and round. Stella has been spotted in the Type 71. C-cap is now being taken, but the B-cap was reset. So Immor have got a fantastic little lead here. And Illiterate Scientist and Suedo jumping into that C-cap. They have taken it, so they are going to start getting points. Now Immor can just sit back on their laurels a little bit and just defend the B-cap. That's all they need to do. They've got an assailable lead at the moment. To be perfectly honest with you, I mean, even if they were to get the B cap now, UZ are still backs against the wall slightly. They need to take tanks out. And the way Immor have positioned their tanks, that's going to be pretty difficult because Immor have not stuck anything other than the Clanwagon or Vakid in harm's way. I mean, Stella is being spotted, but he's hauled down in a Type 71. And you can see that EZ are having to rotate back through their spawn. They're going to leave the 2 E5s there. SWAT, well, he's trying to move, but he's been spotted. That may send the signal to Immor to watch that flank as SWAT comes through. And you can see Exilier is in a great little position to spot anything that comes down. Hiding in the bush, he does get smacked, unfortunately for him. The IS-7 of Last Eagle spotting him. But now they know that they can't go down that flank. And you can see Eagle rotating back around again. So at the moment, UZ, they're sort of, where do they attack? They're jumping into the B cap. Not going to help them. I mean, they've had to rotate out of the B cap because Chiappo is also there now, along with Vakid. So Vakid is able to reset, and you can see Patrick coming round. Stella is going to join Chiappo and Patrick. They're going to leave Krim, Bolt, and Exolier overlooking the back of the map. I mean, Bolt is in a great little position, haul down in that Strav K, just minding his own business. He is getting smacked by a lot of HE, but that's not gonna phase him too much. And you can see now the B cap is being. Oh dear, my mouse went a bit mad. Now the B cap is being taken. Eagle, SWAT, and the Tabalatka all jumping into the B cap. They finally did take the B cap. It's not going to help them. Not really. 660. It may help them now. They are going to have to close the gap. 655. So now Immortal have got to make a move, and Illiterate Scientist seems to be the target. Stella has said, focus Illiterate Scientist, and that's exactly what they're looking to do. Chiappo's coming in, Patrick's coming in, Stella's right behind, 271s and an E5 onto the VK90. Back over to the other side of the map, I would leave that because they're pushing down on to Exolier. Exolier is a little bit out on his own there, and he's losing hit points. Eagle has got a lot of HP to fight against him. He drops his adrenaline. Exolier could be going down here. Will he go down before the illiterate scientist, sorry? Yes, he does. Oh no, they go together. So UZ now in command, and they're taking the third cap. They're taking the A cap, but over in the middle, we've got Patrick taking the C cap. The B cap is being taken by Stella and Vikad. Problem is, they are now on the back foot. Immor did have control, but this is a great move by UZ. Look at this, Eagle in the T100 LT, giving Bolt Carrier a bit of a hard time in this Strav. Now last Eagle comes up, puts a good shot in. Bolt goes down. Oh, but they did lose SWAT over in the middle. It's so close. Sweet has got to be unbelievably careful. Krim is looking to put one into its plate. Can he do it? No, he can't. It's a bounce. 905. Now Immor are back in the command seat. And it's going to go to Immor at this rate. It all depends on what happens here with Suedo. Oh, Suedo going down. The Telepka coming in just too late. Oh, and Immor snatch it right at the end there. Oh, wowzers. What a game. That was closer than a close thing. That's really close. Massive game. Well done, Immor. Great play by both teams, though. Really thought UZ may have just taken a little bit there and snatched it away from Immor, but Immor able to dig deep, turn it back around. Woohoo! That's what we like to see. You don't normally see that on day 2 of any tournament, which is why all the big streamers, because I'm not a big streamer, let's be fair, all the big streamers aren't streaming. I am, because I am. But wow, what a game. Gotta love that sort of stuff. Anyway, swapping those spawn points here on Alpenstadt. We will now have Immor on the south spawn, UZ on the north. Oof. Neither team are readied as of yet. Yay! What a game! Ooh, best game so far this evening that I've seen. I'm not taking anything away from AQVA earlier. They seem to have a bit of a stroll. Anyway, we have Patrick in the E5, Bolt in the Strav K, Krim in the 60 TP, Stella in the 71 Chiappo in the E5, Vakid in the 60 TP, and Exolier in the T100 LT. UZ, well, we're still waiting, and Illiterate Rare Scientist jumping into the VK. Last Eagle in the IS7, Eagle in the T100 LT, Suedo in the 215B, Sweet in the E5, SWAT in the IS4, and the Telepka in an E5. There we have it. That's the lineup. As I said, swapping the spawn point. Oh, SWAT maybe looking at changing his tank with only 8 seconds to go. And he jumps into a 60 TP. IS4 relegated in favour of the 60. So, are we going to have another nail biter? That was a nail biter. Are we going to have another one so early in the game? And why not? That's what we're here for. We're here to see these nail biters. Ooh, let's get up high into the back of the map as we normally do. And let's see where they're going next. Oh, wow, this time it looks like Krim and Vakid Both in the 60 TPs are going to be overlooking that that B cap. Exolier again in the T100, looking this time not to take the A cap, just to get the spots. And that's what he's looking for. Chiappo is just behind him. Moving over to UZ as quickly as we possibly can in the overhead mode. Last Eagle is going to be looking at an uncontested free real estate in the IS-7 there, jumping into the C cap. Illiterate Scientist, SWAT and the Tabletka all holding their own in that position. The 60 TPs of Kryon and Akid, they don't know yet that there's nothing overlooking the B cap. Exolier is able to jump into the A cap, but advantage at this moment in time is with UZ. And they have the tank advantage over this side, the map. So, Kryon and Akid having to push back just to make sure they don't get doubly pushed or aggressively pushed by the heavies of UZ. Now we've got Last Eagle coming in. Looks like that UZ are in command at the moment. They haven't got an unassailable lead. It's only 20 points. Oh, SWAT there. His bottom plate being punished by Stella in the 71. Now you've got UZ just bunkering down a little bit. Just bunkering down a little bit. Sweet Last Eagle just covering the flank. Exolier is there. You can see Immortal, well, they're keeping the Strav in the Type 71 Stellar and Bolt Carrier over at the back. Eagle trying to get those early spots. Patrick staying up. Chiappo's there. Vakid's there. Krym's there. They will be able to push onto the B cap if and when necessary. It's not necessary as of yet, early days. They know that Eagle's there. Chiappo is making a move in, hopefully trying to catch him off guard. And if he can get one in, and Eagle then tries to bolt, Patrick and Vakid and Kryon could all get shots into him. Chiappo is pushing around. The Tabletka's there. Svedo has seen the danger also, and he's rotating in to try and help out Eagle if Eagle gets caught out too much. But like I said, you've got to be careful of those 60 TPs and Patrick in that E5, because if Eagle does try to make a move through this area, he's got potentially 3 big guns that can hurt him, whilst he has got the speed. Chiappo just going to keep him there. That makes it very difficult, to be fair, for Eagle to make a move. But at the moment, as I said, UZ, they don't really... Oh, Chiappo is making a move onto Eagle. He thinks that he can probably do it. No. Oh, he's trying to push Eagle out of his position, but Eagle doesn't want to go because Eagle knows that Vakid's there. And he's worried about that. That's a good shot. And Chiappo here, he's not got the DPM compared to Eagle. Now the Tabletka coming in to try and help out. Chiappo could be off guard here. And now we've got Patrick moving in to try and help as well. He's seen the danger also. And now we've got Vakid and Krym. And this is what they were waiting for. They're trying to sucker them in. That was the whole point of that little tussle. Eagle now is a one-shot. Exolier comes in, takes him down. That's left Svedo, the illiterate rat. The illiterate scientist, sorry, and the Tabletka, all Stella's gone down. Now they've got to make this count over this side. It's only 15 points in it. Bolt carriers moved in the Stram. They're looking to finish off the Tabletka. That's where we're going. Oh, Patrick goes down. Big roll by SWAT. 2 tanks down for Immortal now. They're taking their sweet time to take out the Tabletka. Down he goes. 2 tanks down a piece. C-cap is now being taken. That will help, but Chiappo is in world of trouble. SWAT should finish him off here. Yes, he does. Back over this side. Then we've got 3 tanks down. Now the illiterate scientist and Svedo. Svedo's in trouble here. Down he goes. Now illiterate scientist could be in trouble. Well, Vakad's on a big reload, but Krym is almost loaded. If they can double tap illiterate scientist here, then they will get the kill, and they need the kill. Down he goes. Bolt carrier. Oh, bolt carrier down he goes. Look at the points. Immortal have got the points here, 915. Exolier has got to be careful though. Exolier goes down. 795 plays 890. There's 100 points in it. It's 2 against 3. 2 super heavies, 60 TPs. Kryon Vakid against the E5, the IS-7. Oh, who is a one-shot there looking. Krym here trying to get around. Vakid, he's having to move out, and Vakid gets smacked. They have got the points, but can they hold out? Krym fluffing the shot. The E5 is sweet, pushing down onto Vakid. This is unbelievably close. They're looking to get Last Eagle out of the game. If they can get him down, he goes, and Immor take it. Whoa. Sorry about that. I had to have a cough. Oh, my life. What a game. Two fantastic games here on Alpenstadt. EUZ tantalizingly close twice. Dished out more damage than Immor. But Immor taking that C cap. Wow. Taking the caps away from them. Masterstroke put UZ on a back foot somewhat. But that was tantalizingly close as well as we move into Middelburg. The new Middelburg. Woohoo! Yeah. So, match point 2, Immor. They will be going off on the north spawn. UZ on the south spawn. Oh, dearie me. Oi, oi, oi. Two tantalizingly close games. Whoa, you can't get better than that. Oh, finished my coffee. That's bad. Anyway. Oi, oi, oi. Just waiting for Immor to ready up. And UZ is still picking their meta. Looks like UZ may... Yep, UZ first. So we have a literate scientist in the 215B. Last Eagle in the 60 TP. Eagle in the T100 LT. Sado, well, he may be... No, he's staying in the E5. Sweet in the E5. SWAT in the 60 TP. And the Tabletka in an E5. Moving over to Immor. Patrick, wow, potentially an E5. Bolt carrier in the Strav. Krym in the 71. Stella in the 71. Chiapo in the AMX. M4. Vakid in the 60 TP and Exolier in the T100 LT. That is the lineup here for the new and improved Middelburg. A lot flatter than the old Middelburg. Not as bumpy. Patrick jumping into a Type 71. Yes, AQVA did use a Chinese light in the form of General. But General is OP, so, you know, what to do. And here we have the new and improved Middelburg. My lad, Mini Fujit, doesn't like it. I actually think it's quite a nice map, personally. Anyway, let's go back to the top of the map and see where they're going to be going. As you can see, it's not as bumpy as it used to be. It's a lot flatter, and that makes for different gameplay. So we've got Type 71s, the AMX, all moving up with Exolier with the Strava Bolt Carrier jumping into that A cap. And Vakid pushing down onto that B cap, trying to get the reset on a literate scientist. And he does. That is a big reset. That would allow Bolt Carrier to take the cap pretty unopposed at the A cap. That will put Immor in the lead. Krym, Stella, wow, Exolier not getting the spots. They're taking their sweet time as UZ. Let's go over with them. Electorate Scientist finally getting the B cap. Eagle rotating back through the spawn. And you can see the big heavies of UZ all sitting pretty much far back at the moment. Not waiting to push anytime soon. A cap is taken, as I said. So Immor do have the advantage. And now Immor are making a little bit of a push up the north side of the map here. Krym out there in the Type 71 staying all down. Oh, that was a good shot by Swado though. Not going to lie. Not an easy shot to land into that Type 71. No doubt it was premium ammunition. But that doesn't surprise me. It is, after all, meant to be a tournament. So we've got two tanks of UZ down. Patrick is the only tank of Immor down. So they've got to be careful of that. Thing is, if Patrick can spot the 215B and the T100, that will send the message to the team at the top that they can make a push because they will have the tank advantage. And you can see here that UZ are tentatively pushing. They're not fully committed. They're just trying to take the little bite-sized chunks out of Immor. Immor aren't really too fussed about that. Oh, the Tabletka there really getting a little bit of a side-on shot coming across from Bolt Carrier, who's right at the back of the map, as you can see, just staying hauled down behind the tree. And he's now been spotted. Stella, well, he's being farmed a little bit. And you can see the T100 and the 215B of UZ not getting room to push just yet. Krym back into a safe position. Stella, well, also in a safe position. they're waiting for what they think is going to be a push coming through that C cap, which is why they're not moving. I mean, Vekad and Chiapo are just going to stay back as safe as possible. Sweet making a push through. Oh, there could be a push coming through. Oh, they're trying to take the A cap. Patrick able to reset. And Eagle losing a lot of HP there. But now the C cap is being taken. So UZ, they know that there's a tank out on the limb. So they're taking that opportunity to take the C cap, hoping that Immor aren't able to push. Kryon getting absolutely pummeled by SWAT in the 60 TP there. And Patrick is able to fend off them at the A cap, but they have taken the C cap. So now UZ are in command. They've got the advantage. They've got the points. Immor just holding. They'll probably start making a move very, very shortly. Now you can see Eagle in the T100 LT has moved all the way back into the spawn. And now Immor, they've got it all to do. Vekad now moving along. Patrick jumping into the B cap potentially. He'll be facing off against the literate scientist. The C cap, however, heavily guarded. And we're just going to move round. Says Exolier is coming round as well. Now they'll need to take out this 215B. Exolier is looking to help. Patrick is there in the 71. He's got a great reload. Exolier is also going to go reload. Poor old illiterate scientist is being pummeled a lot here. They need to get this tank out the game before the big push at the top of the map happens. 2 tanks are out for Immor as the whole of UZ's team, apart from the 215B, makes their push through. But they have lost a literate scientist. And now, can they survive? The points are now in favour of Immor again. They've got to get tanks out. They've got to be focusing Krym. Krym is thereby focused, but it's too little, too late. And Immor taking on the points again. Immor just holding their nerve as long as humanly possible. A lot of people would have blinked a lot sooner. What a great little move, though, by Patrick and Exolier, moving down into that position whereby they could put shots into the illiterate scientist. And we're straight into the final game. Going out onto Rockfield, best of 5 still, kicking off in just over 4 minutes. Oh, I have to feel sorry for UZ. I mean, that was some great stuff. They played some fantastic games there, not going to lie. They really did. I mean, they were close. Oh, I like close games. Nothing like close games. Close games are great. But Immor really pushing it to the last minute, taking it to the limit, as they do. Now they've got themselves a matchup with AQVA. Off. Ooh, on Rockfield is the opening game. We'll jump in about a minute or so. No point in rushing. They're not going to be readied anyway. So you're not missing anything, boy. Oh, it's been a while. So I feel a bit rusty with regard to tournaments. I feel rusty. Yes. Yes, I am. But, you know, like I said, it's nice to be back in the seat. Quite a few people have been saying that the controls on PC recently have been a bit sort of iffy. I don't know. I don't play PC, but a lot of people have said that. I don't know if it's true or not. But I'm seeing in the chat that people are mentioning it. Identify a cement truck. Hello, cement truck. Let's go Uzbek Tigers. Great support. Loving it. Anyway, let's jump into the room. So, Rockfield, best of 5 still. So it's the first of 3 victories. We have AQVA on the North Spawn. At the moment, we have Zerd in the IS-4, General in the Strav K, Ghosty in the 60 TP, Money in the IS-4, Old School in the Strav K, Andar in the 215B, and Svinograd in the T100 LT. Moving across to Immortal, we have Patrick in the E5, Bolt Carrier in the 60TP, Kryon in the 215B, Stella in the E5, Chiappo in the IS7, Vakid in the 60TP, and Exolier in the T100LT. Pretty evenly matched, meta-wise, not going to kid anybody, but AQVA, powerful team, strong team. Let's see. Let's see. Can Immortal make a dent? They need to. They need to. We've just got under 2 minutes to go before we roll out. I mean, look, you know, Immortal and AQVA have played each other so many times, but on paper, not on paper, I'm lying, not even on paper. I would say AQVA have the slight advantage. What with the players that they have in their team. That's not taking anything away from Immortal. Immortal are a great team and they've got a great bunch of guys. And all those players are absolutely fantastic. They really are. But the AQVA guys, well, these are old. Forget Mr. Old School. The entire AQVA team is old school, old school. All being in the top clans. You know, clan wars. Again, not taking anything away from Immortal, because all those guys are vastly experienced clan wars players, great players, all of them. It's gonna be, well, it's not gonna be an easy one for Immortal, but it's well within their capabilities to turn over AQVA. That's not to say that AQVA is gonna let that happen. I mean, they've had a bit of a breeze so far. Now, I don't know if both teams go through to tomorrow. If they do, then they're probably going to just take it relatively easy. Previously, only the top team has ever gone through. That means that they've got to play it a little bit harder. But I don't see lots and lots of teams playing, so maybe the top two going through. Again, if it's the top two going through, then these two, they could take their foot off the gas a little bit, really. Oh, don't talk to me about buying stuff. It's so expensive nowadays, computer stuff. I need a new keyboard. I can't afford it. I can't afford it. No. I spent too much money recently. I bought DaVinci Studio stupidly. I thought I could pay by PayPal, but I couldn't. Which meant I had to pay. Which hurt. Oh, dear. Dear, dear, dear. Dear, what to do? I mean, if I was somebody else, I'd be asking you lot to pay me money, but I'm not somebody else, so I won't. Anyway, back to the game. Let's forget about my pauperishness. We have got Svinograd in the T100LT making a beeline for those early spots as he tries to get up towards the A cap, try and get those spots. Bolt Carrier has been spotted, but not by Svinograd, oddly enough. Chiappo making a move onto the A cap. He will be spotted by Svinograd, and he has, and Svinograd has been spotted in return. So A cap will be taken by Chiappo in the IS7. That will send the message to General Zerd and whatnot over there at the C cap that they can push through. They have got Patrick and Stella here though, so they've got to be careful. Although Patrick and Stella are holding a long way back. So at the moment, Immortal are going to get the cap advantage. Old School General and Zerd are not pushing into that C cap because they don't know where everything is. Well, look at Exolier all the way up there. Who boosted him? I didn't see the boost. Look at him. OP! You're OP! C cap is now being taken despite Exolier in its OP position. Let's go and have a look at him. Exolier! Who boosted you? I didn't see who boosted him. Maybe it was Stella or Patrick. That's why they're still there. There he is. Oh! Oh, dearie me. He's got a great view of the map. Not gonna lie. But only if things are spotted. And at the moment, nothing's spotted. He's putting the blind shots in. But aside from that, he can move up to the top of this ridge, to be honest with you. But he doesn't want to because then he overcommits. B cap is now being taken. So let's leave Exolier in his little perch. Money in the IS4 jumping into that B cap. C cap has been taken. So AQVA now will get 2 caps. They are only 50 behind, so it ain't going to be too traumatic for them. And Money, now he's taken the B cap. He will just move out. AQVA will therefore just defend their cap advantage and wait for Immortal to make the push onto them. Chiappo losing HP, and Exolier, whilst he was boosted into one of those OP positions, he hasn't been able to do much with it, and that's one of the problems with the boosts. I mean, it's great if you've got a grill, then you've got a T100 LT running around the map spotting everything for you. If you don't have a tank spotting down in the basin, so to speak, then your position up there is, well, academic, let's say. Andar here. Well, are they looking to try and take the A cap as well? At the moment, they don't need to. They're on 630 already, AQVA. And Patrick is trying to take the C cap away. Zerd and Svinograd just pulling back. Patrick and Stella jumping into that C cap. They will take the C cap. And it will propel them back. But at the same time, you can see AQVA are making a move towards the A cap, trying to steal it away from them. And Ghosty jumps in. Andar is in support. Mun is in support. Chiappo, oh, he's feeling the wrath of these big guns. Oh, he can't say much more than that. Solier is still up top. Oh, but 725 apiece. B cap is now being taken. They've got all the caps in more. This could actually put AQVA at a disadvantage. Oh, and now Exolier comes into play. And now 800 points. A cap is finally being taken, but AQVA are backs against the wall somewhat. Krim, Patrick, they've got to find a break somewhere of AQVA. Andar is well, he's not a one shot, he's a two shot. But Exolier is being able to put the shots in. He's still on his perch. Down goes Andar. Immortal have got this, unless something absolutely crazy were to happen very, very shortly. But I don't think it is. 985, 990. This one will go to Immortal. Boom, there we go, Immortal. Wowzers. Sorry, Exolier, I was wrong. DaVinci Resolve is free, but I stupidly upgraded to the studio version, which was a bit stupid. Exolier doing 2k in that position. Opa. Swapping those spawn points. It is. Oh. So, swapping the spawn points here on Rockfield. It is best of 5 still. First to 3 victories, remember. We have AQVA on the South Spawn, Zerd in the IS4, General in the Strav K, Ghosty in the 60TP, Money in the IS4, Old School in the IS4, Andar in the 60P, Svinograd in the T100 LT. Moving across to Immortal, we have them on the North Spawn, Patrick in the E5, Bolt potentially in the 60TP, Kryon in the 60TP, Stella in the E5, Chiappo in the IS7, Vakid potentially in the 60TP, Exolier in the T100 LT. Bolt has jumped into a Kranwagen. Vakid has jumped into a Type 71. So at the moment, Immortal will be feeling pretty comfy. What with being 1-0 up against AQVA. As I said, never write them off. I mean, AQVA are a great team, but Immortal do have the capability. They really do. They have the game. They have the players, and they have the capability of actually hurting them. So we will see. We will see. Oh, getting tantalizingly close, these games. Much better when they're close. Not taking anything away from the teams. It's nice to see steamrolls every now and then. But it's always better when you don't have steamrollers, yeah? Anyway, hit points, 900 floating away in favour of AQVA. But that's getting to the realms of making an advantage to AQVA. And you can see AQVA en masse, apart from Svinograd. Svinograd looking to try to get the spots over this side. He's not going to boost himself. He's trying to get the spots over this side. Exolier is coming over. But for all intents and purposes, the whole of AQVA are moving towards the A cap with some pulling off towards that B cap. And Immortal doing exactly the same thing. coming. So, we could have a bit of a brawly type. Oh, Chapo getting caught out there as the shot's coming in. AQVA a little bit more aggressive than they were in the last game here, pushing through onto the ACAP. Andar getting smacked, coming across the map, but Chiappo getting smacked even more. And they've said, attack Chiappo. So, Chiappo's having to sit into this little dip here, trying to stay as safe as humanly possible. ACAP will be taken. Andar has lost a couple of hit points, but nothing to write home about. Money, Zerd, Old School, all on the ridge. Vakid jumping down into the B cap. Now that could be ballsy, and he could get away with that because he has got support on high, and for them to reset him there, they've got to come over the ridge, and they're not that stupid. So the B cap will be taken unmolested. Chiappo is pretty much out of it at the moment. He can't stick his nose out. But now Zerd and Money and Old School try to look to put shots into Vakid after he's taken the base. Zerd pushing through heavily. And now comes Old School. Money is not going to go through. He's going to peel off on that attack. And Old School and Zerd will be looking to finish off Vakid here. At the same time, Im will make a counter push up north. Andar is the focus of attention. Chapo, down he goes. He was always in a difficult situation. Exolier is also in a difficult situation, and so is Vakid. Andar will go down first, though, I believe. He is a one-shot. Patrick should be able to finish him off, although Money is coming in to try and release that tension. No, he doesn't. Down goes Andar. But Chapo down, Vakid down, all for the loss of one. So, at the moment, down goes Exolier. At the moment, AQVA have this one in control. Ghost is being pushed by Patrick and Stella. But look at the way AQVA are moving through, trying to pincer Stella. Down he goes. Now they'll be turning their attention towards Krym in the 60 TP. Krym is a two-shot realistically, although that one bounced. Now he's still a two-shot. Zerd making sure he can land it, and he does. Down he goes, meaning Patrick is the last man standing. And as much as Patrick is a great player, he has got too many of the AQVA guys pushing down on him. Ghosty won't finish him off. Old School does. And one apiece as we go into game number 3. AQVA bringing it back. Oh, it was always going to happen. AQVA there, well, they got the measure of Immor in the first game and then just up the ante in the second game. As we move into Desert Sands. Always a tricky map is Desert Sands. AQVA on the south spawn, Immor on the north spawn. Just waiting for them to pick their meta. As I also deal with a cat that has decided to attack me. Come on, you can't. As much as you want to. Stop being a pain in the cat. Oh, dearie me. So, one apiece here as we move into Desert Sands. AQVA almost ready up, just waiting for Zerd. At the moment, we have General in the Strav, Ghost in the IS-7, Money in the IS-7, Old School in the 215B, Andar in the 215B, Svennegrad in the Sheridan, Zerd jumping into a 60 TP. It's interesting to see not many Type 71s. I am liking that. I'm liking the change in this meta. I must admit, although not many Chinese lights, if you noticed. Immor, well, we're just waiting for them to ready up. They've still got half a minute. At the moment, we've just under half the team not ready. Still picking their meta. At the moment, we have Krym in the 215B, Stella in the E5, Chiappo in the E5, Vakid in the 60 TP, Exolier in the Sheridan, Patrick in the E5, Bolt Carrier in a Strav K. Again, almost similar lineups. 215B's making a good comeback, what with that HE penetration nowadays. And I am impressed that the Strav K is making such a showing here in Clan Wars. I really didn't think it would, but it is a great haul down tank if you know how to play it. Not going to lie. And these guys know how to play them. So, Desert Sands. They're looking to put some spots down onto that track area. Let's get up high into the back of the map as we normally do. And already we've got Svinograd He's trying to get those early spots. Exolier will be doing the same for Immor. And they're going to spot each other. And you can see Immor pushing over the tracks, exactly where Svinograd said to concentrate. And there we go, one after the other, boom, 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 all over the tracks into the desert area. The entire Immor team, almost all spotted, C-cap and B-cap, jumped into by AQVA. Svinograd sort of called it, he knew where they were going to be. Now it's a question of Svinograd getting out of the way and bringing those guns round onto Andar. But AQVA are going to be quite happy with the fact they got two bases. They can consolidate if they can try, and Qual Svinograd does get tapped as he gets over, but he is over, and he's in relative safety mode now. At the moment, then we got Andar. You can see Andar here. If you have a look, because the gun depression over the side, over the front of the tank is so bad, Andar is basically leaving it in a reverse position so he can get more of the gun depression. A-cap has been taken, but at the moment, AQVA have got the advantage. They have the control of the map. Ghosty Money, just holding the flanks. Patrick has been spotted, so is Bolt Carrier. And we're moving around to see what Immor are doing, because they've got to make the move. Now, Immor is stacking tanks up onto this flank here to try and push over with Bolt Carrier. And here come the other E5. So it's the 3 E5s and the 60 TP with Kryon and the game is glitched. Sorry about that. Massive ping. Massive ping. And over they go. Patrick rushing in, looking to try and catch onto Ghosty or Money. Oh, he catches, but they catch him back. And now old school General Andar will be able to re-push back. And they've got the E5s all around the C-cap. Vakid in the 60 TP coming in, but this is like E5s caught in a trap here. There are a load of AQVA tanks coming in, looking to finish off Patrick. Patrick is a one-shot, down he goes. Now they'll face their attention onto Chiappo. Chiappo can't really hold out, or can he? Well, I'd hate to say. Now comes Bolt Carrier in the Strav, and down goes Old School, courtesy of a fire. So Chiappo's down, Patrick's down for Immor, Old School down for AQVA, and now down goes Exolier. Down goes Kryon over the other side, leaving Stella, Bolt and Vakid, but it doesn't matter because it's one on the points. Off. So, AQVA taking that lead on the points. Oi, oi, oi. What more can you do? What more can you say? Great play. You can see what Immortal was trying to do, trying to sort of push their way through into that C-cap, and AQVA were just waiting for them. I don't know why it glitched a little bit there. The game glitched. It just froze up. Don't know why. Bit weird, if you ask me. So, Desert Sands, match point to AQVA. They will be going out on the north spawn. Immor on the south. Zerd in the I7, General in the Strav, Ghost in the I7, Money in the Strav, Old School in the Strav, Andar in the I7, Svinograd in the Spherodon. Immor, well, they're still picking their tanks, so we're not ready as of yet. Oh. Still enjoyable. Don't care what anybody says. Oh, come on, Immortal. Now we have Bolt in the Strav, Kryon in the I7, Stella in the E5, Chiappo in the I7, Exolier in the Sheridan. We're just waiting on Patrick and Vakid. At the moment, they're in an E5 and 60 TP respectively, but they may not be. They may change. Just waiting for them to pick it up. 20 seconds to go. Vakid in the E5. Just Patrick to ready up. 10 seconds to go, Patrick. Come on. Don't give us this anticipation. There we go. E5. Patrick is in an E5. This is match point 2. AQVA. There, see, glitched. bloody game glitched. Oh. So, look at my ping. Woof. Ping has gone up exponentially. Anyway. It was the game that everything glitched. Don't know why it all glitched. Anyway. Seems to be taking an age. It's gone in, taking ages. So let's get a bite in the back of the map. Hopefully not for the last time. And Svinograd again pushing out in towards that middle area, trying to get those early spots. Exilier is also there in that Sheridan. And Svinograd. Oh, good trading between the two of them. Smacking each other for the 500s. Although Exilier came away a little bit better off. And now AQVA pushing out into the desert. Chiappo, Bolt Carrier jumping into the sea cap. Krym is pushing forward. And there we go, but nothing there. And now Zerd. Oh, they're smacking them across the map. Lots of shots going across there. And Exilier, down he goes. Boom. I don't think he expected that so quickly. A cap is now going to be taken. They have got the lead of AQVA with, firstly, killing that tank, and secondly, jumping in that gap. They didn't need to get the cap. Now they're saying attack Andar, but Exilier, well, he's out of the game. And Krym is really out on a limb over here. Let's get over there. He's tussling with Zerd. No, he's not going to. Zerd is just going to keep him there. And it's going to be what's happening in the middle. Patrick and Stella in the E5s pushing through. Old School gets a bit of a smack from behind there as AQVA look to push onto these E5s, led by General and Money. And here comes General in the E5. Gets a great shot into Patrick. Stella gets caught out as well. Here comes Old School in the E5. Here comes Ghosty. Here comes Andar. They're looking for a full-on focus fire against Stella. Poor old Stella. Can't do much about it. Down goes Stella. Next will be Patrick. Patrick will be the second one. And here they come. AQVA just picking them off one by one by one. Zerd is a one shot. Zerd goes down. But 3 now down for Immortal. And the IS-7s of Krym, Chiappo, along with Bolt Carrier in the Strav over the other side. Now they push on to Vikad in the other E5. Poor old V5s really getting pummeled here by AQVA, have just moved on from tank to tank. It's now 3 against 6. Chiappo out forward. Bolt Carrier is going to be looking to capture the base. Yeah, it's a good idea if Chiappo can hold here, but we've got Andar and Ghosty in the IS-7s. They're pushing down, trying to give some support to Money. Old School, wow, he's pushing on to Krym. Sheridan of Svinograd taking that sea cap. Old School pushing into Krym here. Gets a good shot in. And really making the Strav K work for its money today. And he's got the DPM on him. Back over to this side. Ghosty, Andar pushing on to Chiappo. Chiappo's not going to last much longer. General goes down though. Doom. But down goes Chiappo. Bolt and Money. Strav against Strav. People will pay good money for Strav against Strav nowadays. And wow. Money, boy, he should be able to finish off. And he does. And it's all over. AQVA victorious. Oof. There you go. What a game. What a game. Old School knocking out 4.4k there in his Strav. And Krym knocking out 4.1 in his IS-7. But congratulations go to AQVA. Commiserations go to Immortal. What a fantastic evening. That is it in all shapes and forms until tomorrow, which is stage number 3. So there we go. Thing is, I don't know who goes through. Let me have a look. First stage. Top 2 advance. So both Immortal and AQVA go through. So there you go. There you go. They both go through into tomorrow. So no big loss there, to be honest with you, other than some creditos, because it would have been 10,000. Yeah, they would have got 90,000 XP and 10 million credits for the team, but they didn't. They got 78,000 XP and 9 million credits for the team. But hey, there you go. That's it for this. Let's have a look who else has gone through. Jokes in pink, APA and EE, Akbar and Immortal, Sentient Zenith, IKPA and whoever, Rejects in Wagme, Uzra and Raid, Quick and somebody else. So that's it, guys. That's it. There is no more. It is over. It is finished until tomorrow. I've been Fujit. That has been Group 2 featuring UZ, AQVA, Kryon and Immortal. And we saw there that, well, AQVA have been victorious. Immortal coming a close second. Both go through to tomorrow. Unlucky to UZ and dreadfully unlucky to Kryon. But it's early days. There's plenty more tournaments to play, guys. Right then. And with that, you've been all fantastic. And I'm going to go to bed. Thank you, each and every one of you, for jumping in. I hope to see you all again tomorrow or whatever. Hopefully you'll come tomorrow. Until then, guys, have a lovely... Daniel, hello. Have a lovely evening and, well, don't be strangers. Bye for now.